This is Triple T's Tevin Thoughts and Takes podcast. All right, so today, this is episode 4. Today, we're going to be talking about some financial literacy that our daddies should have taught us. But since our daddies didn't teach us this shit, I'm going to have to teach us. So, I've been learning about 3 different accounts over the past, I say, month and a half to 2 months ago. So I wrote a list of the 3 most important bank accounts that I feel like everybody above the age of 18 should have. Oh yeah, and we got my main man Tux with us today. He big chillin'. He big chillin'. What's up, man? All right, so the first account that I think everybody should have is a high yield savings account. All right, so what is a high yield savings account? It's a savings account that earns you money. So basically, a regular savings account, you can put money into it, but you're not gaining any interest with that money with having it in a regular savings account. So with a high yield savings account, the money that you put into your account, it'll have interest. Your account will have interest, and it'll basically just grow your money even more. So say for example, I have one savings account. So for example, a high yield savings account that I use is Capital One. So they have 3.4 interest. So basically what that means is if you save $10,000 for the year 2026, at the end of the year, so you take 10,000 times 3.4, which is the interest. So 100,000 times 3.4%, which is $340. So you'll have saved $10,000, and then plus the $340 that your $10,000 made you. So your $10,000 made you $340 basically. So at the end of the month, instead of having $10,000 in your savings account, you'll have $10,340 in your savings. So that's the good thing about a high yield savings account. It earns you money. So it saves you more money basically. So that's number one. That's the first bank account that I feel like you should have over the age of 18. So the next banking account that I think anybody over the age of 18 should have would be a brokerage account. So what is a brokerage account? It's a non-retirement investing account to buy stocks and ETFs. It has no max limits and no withdrawal periods, penalties like a 401k. So pretty much you can take the money out at any time and not be penalized for it. That's a brokerage account. So the 3 different accounts that you can go through, or 3 different companies that you can go through when it comes to investing, would be Fidelity, which is who I use, Vanguard, and Robinhood. So those are the 3. Fidelity, I use Fidelity, Vanguard, and Robinhood, which they're all good apps to use. But Fidelity is that's just the first one that I went with. And it's beginner friendly, so I did that one. So pretty much you'll just create an investing account. Then you link your bank account to your investing account, put money into your investing account, then invest money into stocks or ETFs. And then you just let the money make you money pretty much. So what a stock is Apple, Amazon, Target, PlayStation. Those are stocks. So when you think of stocks, think of stuff like that. Think of things that you use on a day-to-day basis. I also invested into Apple because I love Apple products. I have 2 iPhones, I have an iPad, I have a MacBook, I have 2 pairs of AirPods. So I love Apple. So I'm going to invest into Apple knowing that I'm always going to purchase Apple, and there's also other people out here who really love Apple, and they're just going to keep putting money into Apple. So kind of think like that. I also use Amazon a lot, so that would be the next thing that I'm going to next stock that I probably invest into will be Amazon. So you think of stocks, think of things like that, things that you use on a day-to-day basis that you would spend your money for. Then ETFs are, so you have VOO, that's the ETF. VOO is the ticker. the ticker is what you use when you start to invest. So when you want to search something to invest, you'll put VOO, and VOO is considered a ticker. I think that's the term that they use. And VOO is pretty much it's an ETF of a bunch of stocks together that tracks the top 500 companies in the US. So an ETF is basically just a bundle of fucking stocks, a bunch of stocks. So, oh no, don't fall. You cool little scary ass little boy. So you can invest into a ETF like a VOO, which is probably the safest route to go. Cause like I said, VOO tracks the top 500 companies in the US. Or you can invest into an ETF that's called QQQ. So QQQ tracks the top technology in the US. That's what you would be investing in if you chose to just use QQQ. The top however many technology companies, I'm assuming, in the US. So that tracks that. And then also another ETF would be SCHD. So it's like Charles Schwab, I believe. And that's just a high paying dividend that pays you passive income. So that could be also something that you can invest in as far as the ETF is concerned. So remember, an ETF is a bunch of different stocks. A stock is a singular thing. The things that you use on a day-to-day basis, that's a stock. So that's a brokerage account. That's the second most important account that I feel like people over the age of 18 should have. And the third account that I feel like people over the age of 18 should have, banking account, would be a Roth or RIA. So what is a Roth IRA? It's a retirement account. So there's three different retirement accounts that you can choose from. Well, there's a bunch of different ones that you can choose from, but these are just the three that I wrote down. So Fidelity, I use Fidelity once again, Vanguard, and Robinhood. So those are three different retirement accounts that you can choose from. So if this is something that you choose to do, you just create a retirement account, link your bank account to your retirement account, put money into your retirement account, and then invest that money into stocks and ETFs. So what are stocks? The singular things that you use on a day-to-day basis. Target, Amazon, those are stocks. What's an ETF? ETFs are VOOs, which tracks the top 500 companies, or QQQ, which tracks the top technology in the US. So those are your stocks and ETFs. And then you let the money make you money. And you can only withdraw your money completely tax free from your retirement account after 59 and a half. So all of the money that you have accrued in your retirement account, once you turn 59 and a half, you can take that all out tax free. Before you turn 59 and a half, you can only take out the money that you contributed. So say if you contributed $10,000 and then your interest over time, or you've made your $10,000 has made you another $10,000. So now you have $20,000. You can take out your $10,000 that you contributed before you turn 59 and a half. So that's the only thing with that. And just think, a retirement account, that is a savings account for your older self. So you're thinking in the future when you retire, this is the money that you get for retiring. And if you're under 50, you can only contribute $7,000 per year to your retirement account. Only $7,000. If you're over 50, you can only contribute $8,000. My guitar keep falling. I keep on falling. So over 50, you can only contribute $8,000. If you're under 50, you can only contribute seven. If you're over 50, you can contribute $8,000. So those are the three banking accounts that I feel like everybody should have. Number one, a high yield savings account, a Roth IRA, and a retirement account. Three accounts. So that's a little bit of financial literacy for your ass. Something that your daddy should have taught you, but he didn't, so I'm here. But I hope everybody enjoyed the episode. I hope everybody learned something from this. This is something that I wish I would have learned at 18. But now I'm 29 and I'm learning. So I am learning in that area, in that department. I am becoming better. So that's all that matters. Better late than never. But once again, I hope everybody could take at least something from this. Hopefully you start investing after this. Hopefully you start saving more money, because that's my goal in the new year, to get rich with passive income where I don't have to work for my money necessarily. That's my goal, to become financially free. And I'm on my way. I'm on my way. And I'm going to get there. I'm going to fucking get there. My motto is get rich or die trying. I'm a firm believer in that. I'm going to get rich or I'm going to die trying. Real shit. But I see y'all next episode. This is episode 4. Financial literacy that your daddy should have taught you, but he didn't. So I'm here and now I'm teaching you. Everybody have a good night. Peace.